sideline, coach of the Chiefs, Andy Reid. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama. First-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you recharge so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send a man in motion. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest, but I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the fourth down punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And leading them out. It's now in his 14th season, Brock. That's not bad for a fourth-rounder out of Michigan State back in 2012, huh? It is Kirk Cousins.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Another carry for him. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. You sneak it with Cousins. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Low him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Another Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Chiefs' 28-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap now to Cousins. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Cousins. That finds Pittman, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary country football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then catch it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hunt. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And
Jones on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We'll go with Hunt on the run. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Jones now on 3rd down. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Bryce Behringer on that a punt. And they could really use a good one here. Jukes away from one. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. And the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Diamondor Lenore, they're on the stop.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And after having to call in their punch of those first 2 series, they really want to keep him on the sidelines for the duration of this one. On 1st down, Jones. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Jones running sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Play action now with Jones. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Blitz coming for Jones. This one up to about the 27-yard line. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts him air under this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Another punt coming up. Bryce Barringer to do the honors again. Turpin back deep to return. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. First down now, ball at the 33. Back gets the handoff. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the fake Cousins to throw. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd down, Chiefs going with a dime. To the air on 3rd and long. Once more into the hands of Pittman. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Play straight ahead. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To the air, Cousins. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Broncos 14. Chiefs nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense has to take over. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain
New
of
set of downs from 37.
for Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Here's Jones to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He'll air it out on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one doesn't go far. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Cousins now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
He just kept going their own way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points, and their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score, and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline, and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for the offense as well.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Fields this at the 19. Down near the red zone at the 22.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
The left side's caught by Sinnott. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're going to throw out of the gun.
17-yard line.
Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
Jones. 13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
Here's Hunt up the middle. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
14. Chiefs 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
It's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
First down from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You've got to keep punishing your opponent.
And he gives himself up after a short gain. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Chiefs and Kareem Hunt getting the ball back. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. This one gets to the 22. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Jones setting up the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's a gift to Hunt. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. And go play fake with Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
4 yards. And the Broncos, first down.
Throwing his Cousins. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. It's Cox again. It's Kittle. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Here's Algier on first down. Good hit on the Browns here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down carry for Algier. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
26-yard line.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, they need 7. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. On first down, Jones. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again here on second and 10. Jones. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. A one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. On trying things up the gut. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That was Baron Sorrell who hauled him down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They run. Here's Hunt. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
So Jones and his offense ready to go for 2.
The Chiefs will
They set him straight up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another carry for him. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Tackled by the perennial All-Pro Myles Garrett. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Algier running behind center. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Christian Rosebull. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Cousins. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Baker with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. He's going to keep it this time. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
A gain of 18 on the play.
From the gun, it's hurt. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. First call here coming from the shotgun. Cousins, a quick throw, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now a handoff to Algier. Having gained about a handful there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
To the air, Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Jones now to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Cousins. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense heading down now for the Chiefs. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10 now. Jones. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. 3rd and long for him here. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Broncos and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and...
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now it's Cousins. Kittle makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
They run with Algier. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cousins now off the play fake.
37-yard line.
Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Cousins. Finds Pittman. Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain on the play. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Cousins now. Here comes a screen. Algier. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Chiefs' 21-yard
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Intended for Darnell
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Shotgun
to
snap now to Cousins. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Baker with the return. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down here, need 8 on play.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And this one does not go far. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver set to take the field on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
They give to Algier from the gun. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that 2nd down run. 3rd down, they need 7. He'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Second down, back to Algier they go. Now that's not what the offense dialed in. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Now third and 10.
Throwing on third, Cousins. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This a 48-yard look for him.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Second and 10.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And dose of the hurry up here. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, often.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
On third and long, it's Jones. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Cousins. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard
First down, Jones. He's got more once again. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. First down throw by Jones. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing now. On target to Moore. He gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
13 yards.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. On the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24.
Jones going to throw again. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.